Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're a wee minute or two late, apologies for that. The system decided to sign me out and then glitch up my schedule like mad. I have to go into the schedule and pick what show we're doing and all that kind of stuff, but we got here in the end. We're here, we're live. I don't know how loud we are because I'm still on a bit of a come down from the Champions League action last night. But I had this on the agenda for the week to get some MFL action on the live stream, just because I thought maybe a bit more interactive, a bit more fun for some of you guys. And for me, it can just be a bit more in depth of just kind of poking around the game and getting set up. So, for everyone that's joining us live and loud, please do drop those fist bumps, get the like button hit, smash subscribe if you haven't done so already, of course, because we are in the mid-season transfer window for MFL Season 3, and it is battle stations for FC Barcelona. We've got a bunch of you joining us live and loud. I'm in my casuals today, guys, because I don't normally do too much on a Wednesday, and the kids are off school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in Scotland this week, or certainly around my area. So it's the last day of daddy daycare. Don't tell my wife I said that. So had to be a bit of a proactive morning and all the rest of it. So anyway, here we are. So a bunch of you joining us live and loud. Red or Dead, I couldn't help but laugh at your comment when I was reading it. All the streams get booked at the same time. There may have been a faux pas on the thumbnails. I don't think there was, but there might have been. So yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Blushes are spared. And Boyson is talking about last night, and yeah, I'm with you, mate. Like, it's what can you do at this point, eh? And Liam King, yeah, sure. Hopefully, for any kind of interested observers, this is a good bit of fun for you. Addy, good to see you, Morts. It's been a while. And yeah, I don't really know where to start. I think we'll probably kick off with just catching up with where we've been over the last couple of games, because I think since the last time we were on, we've had a few more matches play out. Some of the results we've got here, maybe show you some goals or whatever. But as you can see, or what can't, this isn't the page we want to look at. We want to look at the club homepage and see all the results as they've came in. There's Gaza again. Gaza's always testing himself against me, which I love. I think since the last time we were on live, we had some crucial matches. We've had some serious rotation to juggle. We're coming into the mid-season break. 10 games played in third, still with a significant chance of getting promoted, of doing pretty well. We drew our last game against Stuttgart here. We beat Southern Fire by 1 goal. Condora gave us a really tough game. I'm just wondering, I should have probably checked this before we came on. I can't remember where we left off games-wise. I think Athletic Club Lyon and all this. Yeah, I think Sputnik was the last game we played where we smashed them 6-1. But Athletic Club Lyon we drew to, and then we played this team here, which is the game we've got to watch today as well, which I've not seen the result for yet, in the Rivals Cup, where you get, it's kind of like old school Champions League group stage format, but I've been using this to heavily rotate. This was potentially a really tough opponent, really strong squad, front to 11, all 70s or above, but we managed to get out of this with a 2-2 draw. Can we see the goals? It was Big Lecoq with a rotated attack. Everything was rotated except for the front three and one of the midfielders, but a lot of the second string guys coming in to do quite well here. And, you know, I quite like this draw, you know, because it kept us alive in the cup. Look at that from Big Lecoq, by the way. And what a name. So we went 2-0 up in this game, I'm quickly reminded of. And we could have won it. But it's kind of, because I've been using the cup to rotate, because I've not got a strong bench. I've only got 18 players. I really need 25. But I've put people into development. I didn't make enough signings in the off-season. I just really couldn't get any business done. It wasn't for a lack of trying. We put plenty of offers out there. So the cup I've been using to kind of relieve players, give them rotations when possible. So that was a nice draw to get. And, you know, it gave us a bit of hope. But then we lost against this team that we rotated against like mad the last time and still did pretty well against. We rotated like mad again. They didn't. It felt like they maybe got better somehow, because I was looking at our squad thinking they weren't that good last time I played them. So they very much showed up. They beat us 2-0, and it leaves the cup group stage kind of hanging in the balance. We beat Valley Verde 7-1. Was this a rotated team or full strength? I cannot remember. This was full strength, yeah. So I think we heavily rotated against them last time. And coming into this game, I can't remember if this feels a wee bit rotated from the last time, but we absolutely slayed them. Goals galore from everyone on this one, and it's really opened up the cup now. So the cup, I'll catch up with the comments in a second, guys, sorry, but the cup is it's a kind of nice to have. I've been quite focused on the league. We got promoted in our first season last year in the Stone Division. We didn't get promoted, we were quite far behind it, but this year in the league we're very much one of the main contenders. In the cup, I don't know if I want to keep it going, so I've got those fixtures to rotate for 1 or 2 more weeks, or if we want to maybe just get bottomed out the cup and then just focus on that. The mid-season transfer window's open now, so we really do need to get some business done. I'll go through the squad depth that I've got or not got, and how we're going to try and overcome that, because as you can see, when we're at our free scoring best, and we've got everyone fully rotated, at this level, FC Barcelona are a force. Benny, good to see you. Getting comfy in third place champ D1 this week. Well done, Benny boy. Let's hope that continues or holds, depending on if you're talking about the weekend or the midweek. Rico man, I made the mistake of loaning too many players in, so now I can't get anyone in, and I'm left with one left back and one right back. Gutted. Got the same problem as Rico man. So you can offer to cancel your contract, but some people won't allow that to happen. They'd rather the guy was on loan. That's a bad OG that they've conceded there. So yeah, I had a bit of a problem with that, where I'd loaned in too many backup goalkeepers in season 1, where I had like a third keeper I just didn't need, and he was trying to take like 5% rev share off me. Bodnarenko, look at his pace, man. It's so electric when he comes alive. He's been the signing of the season by a distance. Kev Herd, good to see you. So yeah, I need to get some loans in, because I spent some money at the beginning of the season, and I bought in Bodnarenko. I bought in a good backup goalkeeper in Benitez, who's played a bunch of these cup games. And then we had this game here in between those cup matches against Common Farms, who are bottom, or they were bottom, and I was like, oh, that should be an easy win. We drew with them 2 each. I didn't even make any mad rotations either. I think I rotated a centre-back. Yeah, I brought in Quintana for Wagner. Wagner is my best defender. And I brought in Grant for Tolentino, who is probably my best midfielder. I think Bodnarenko's became my favourite. They're quite closely matched. And they drew with his 2 each. Couldn't believe it. Played out their skin. So fair play to them. Lecoq, again, I think he's chasing down a Golden Boot award. He's been absolutely firing. Hamid Nasser, who's my highest rated player overall, has been doing well as well, but Lecoq just seems to be finding the back of the net. Him and Nasser combining lovely here. And since bottling it, Lecoq has done really well with these 1v1s ever since. They then went 2-1 up, and yeah, I remember I was absolutely bricking it. We scored in the 92nd minute to make it 2-2 against bottom of the table at home. This was a kind of egg on face moment, but it felt like Casas really just grabbed the game here, and he's like, no, I'm getting an assist. Give the ball to Nasser from the penalty spot distance, and make sure we didn't come out here with no points at all. So that was a bit of a whatever, wasn't it? We drew with Stuttgart 1 each. I don't think we really need to look at that, but I'll show you the last game we've got, because I don't even know how this game pans out. Our last game in the cup. I don't want to look at the league table either, but I know that going into this game, it is a do or die situation. Like, only 2 teams come out of it. I think this team trust the process, or maybe ran away with the division. And then the other game is the other 2 teams that we've had on there, Orange and Valley, whatever they were called, Valley Verde. So I don't know what their result was. I don't really know what I need in this game, but I can't remember how much. No, I didn't rotate. But the thing I've got, see, because we're now in the mid-season break, all my guys will get their fitness back because they'll have a few days off. So for this one, I rotated one midfielder because Mooney just couldn't make this game. I rotated my left back because Castagno was suspended for this game. But otherwise, it's full strength. We're going out to there. But the fitness levels are not quite. Nasser, as you can see here with the description of it, if I can get the mouse to stay there, active, but showing signs of reduced capabilities on the pitch. Lecoq, just a wee bit ahead. I'm ready to go, experiencing minimal decline in performance. The rest of them are all pretty much fully fit. Casas and Bodnarenko are kind of in the same boat here as Lecoq. So not completely optimal, but pretty strong. You know, we've rested that centre-back. He's fully fit and available. And Grant, that other midfielder, is pretty much our only credible depth. This team is very much the same level as last time we played them, where we drew 2 each. We really need a win. If we get a draw, we'll check the table, see how we go. But yeah, wish us luck. Let's see how we get on with that. I'll give you a game with the DJs in a few minutes. Yeah, okay, feel free. Send an invite across. You going for packs tonight? I'm not too sure how I'm feeling about packs tonight, because it's just to be quite frank, it's the middle of February, so a young family and all that caper. I'm not quite as liquid at this time of the month, let's just put it like that. So I've not really looked at it or considered it too much. I'm more looking at going into the rare market, because kind of not the rare market, the loan market, because I've got 0% rev share committed so far this season, and I am going to win something, you know. So if I can get some loans in, some people will get some MFL out of me from loaning me their cards, from loaning me their players. and I'm going to use that lever. I've not gave away any rev share for this season. It'd be nice to hang on to that, but it will be arduous. We do need an extra body or two in the club just to. I've got no backup strikers. I've got no wingers. Played a friendly with you today to test my setup. No, Stiglam, I love that. Let me know what your team name is. I'll check it on the. I don't think I've had many friendlies today, so I may be able to see that easy enough. This weekend, won a star rare and 400 bangers. Well done, Benny. What was your star? Love that, mate. GG's. So, yeah, I don't really know how to feel about this. If I'm up for it, if I'm buzzing for like beating this team and getting through in the cup, or if we just want a... Oh, Tolentino, what a sitter. What a sitter that was. Oh, what a sitter. So, yeah, I'm undecided. After this, it's going to be getting into the transfer market and pulling some players in because we need to make some loans happen. And I'm expecting the market to be open in terms of like there'll be some decent players we can maybe try and get in, even if they're not decent. So I do have some backups that are below par, but I've put them into the development centre, which is like hardcore training mode for a season. And like Rico Man and some of the guys were talking about, some decisions, once they're done, they can't be undone very easily. And you need to make sure you're well covered for all eventualities when you make those moves. I think is a lesson a few of us have picked up recently. The defence is nice and solid, man. So hard to predict MLS starters with all the news transfers. You can see that again, Merrick. MLS is talk of the town these days, isn't it? Oh, wow, look at that sequence of play. Nice, sharp play between Bodnarenko, Tolentino, Lecoq and Nasser. Sadly, couldn't get it on target. And this game is super tight already. Will there be a goal in the first half? I'm not too sure. After packs tomorrow morning is when you want to jump in on loans. Yeah, I suppose actually, yeah, that might be that's probably quite logical, isn't it? I'm going to see what's on the go now. But you could be right, Kev, or you're almost certainly right. I think you're onto something there. Tomorrow could be happy hunting as well. Maybe record a video if we end up doing that kind of thing also. Uh-oh. Take him out. There we go. He scored in the last game against us. That Rangel scored a nice goal if memory serves me right. I normally only watch my goals, but he scored one or two good ones in the last game. This is a nip and tuck match so far. Not much to split between the two sides yet. Yeah, Florex long balls in this game have just been absolutely giving away possession to them. Oh, well done, Florek. What a save, big man. I've not checked my progression in the last couple of days as well. I think I've maybe got some players that are moving up in the world, getting better attributes, making themselves better players, which is always fun. Oh, here we go. Justin Grant, always out to impress when he's rotated into the squad. Gives it to Zeller, who gives it to Lecoq to find Tolentino. Tolentino just tries to put it on a plate there for Lecoq, but last man tackle from their defender, intercepting it, or last man interception perhaps. I'm going to play free at the back. That's a good move, Rico. To rest my defenders. I kind of did 5 at the back to help me a little bit, but my main, I say a backup forward would be nice, and wingers, and I think I can just about get away with everything else we've got, so I only really need like 3 players. 4 would be great. Another midfielder would help the balance of rotation. So 4 more players, I think I'd be quite chuffed with that, but we certainly need 2 or 3 at an absolute minimum. So we're half time in this game. Possession's quite split. XG favours them ever so slightly. Shots and shots on target. It's quite an even game. I've still not figured out, by the way, how to change the name of my stadium. I know they updated that for this season. You might not be able to see it because of the chat box, but stadium's in the bottom left. Oh, the cock! I could just feel a wee goal was going to come there. So if anyone knows how to change the stadium name, let me know. I've tried clicking about, but I can't find it. Let's watch the replay of that. Oh, so they've went to kick it long. Big Wagner went. Oh, Wagner, egg on his face here, but Zeller collected it down the channel for Lecoq, and he doesn't finish. Doesn't he miss from there, does he? Always finds the finish. Emmanuel Lecoq doing his Thierry Henry impressions there on the left side, cutting in on the right foot. LB and CM for sure for Kev Herd. What formation are you using? Is this used to chatting maybe? I'm mainly staying with the 4-4-2 diamond just because of the strength I've got, but I've quite enjoyed rotating with 5-4-1 with wing backs And I also quite like doing... I was going to say, why is that saying Casas? That's an OG. How does that become an OG? I quite like doing the 4-3-3, but the front three, 2 of them are CFs. They're not wingers. I managed to kind of rotate a little bit with that and use attacking mids in that position. That's very harsh on goal, isn't it? Looks like that guy struck it cleanly. I don't know why my guy's been credited with it. But we're back level anyway. No, that's for you, Quinny. Left back in a CM. Is that what you think, Kev? Left back, really? I love my left backs. Yeah, I know they're not as good as my right back, or my centre backs, but I like them. Club page, info, edit stadium. Love that, Kev. Love that, mate. I'll get right on that. I don't even know what to call it. You know, I was going to go on a map around Loch Lomond and find a cool name of somewhere. But cheers, mate. So I know some other people have... So I seen they announced it and I was quite happy. I was quite buzzing for it. My stadium name is Hot Tub Hoodwink. Love that. That's a throwback. Some people won't totally get that joke. I barely remember it, to be honest with you, but that's one for the OGs out there. Hot Tub Hoodwink. But I played somebody the other day and I noticed their stadium name had changed and I was like, oh, it has been implemented. I thought it would have been a bit easier to, like, on the club homepage or something like that. The 63 left back for sure. Is that my backup guy, Zeller? This guy, 65. Have you seen 63? Castagno's like way better than that. Or you looking at him as a left back? So I'll look at him as a left wing back. He's a wee bit better. Yeah, I do need a better left back. I get you, but CM is I need another centre mid to push the level for rotation. I just don't have any wingers, so it's easier to make some rotations if I can just change shape and put 2 wingers on, because I just can relieve all that stuff. Surprising, Kev. You know, you're obviously quite tapped in, so I value your opinion. But quite interesting you've picked... Oh, no, penalty to Rangel. Come on, Florek. Oh, he's missed it! Get it up, you Rangel. Castagno, yeah. Castagno's a wee 67. Left wing back who doesn't have left back as a good secondary position, which is a nightmare. But I've just managed to crack his player instructions, I feel now, where it doesn't really cause me any problems. Oof, what was that? That was a weird graphic there, wasn't it? Yeah, I need to do that. I'm not a Discordy guy, but that's my problem, Kev. I told Nepenthez to get in on there. I think he's in there now with the rest of the heroes and legends. But I'm just not a Discorder, mate. I'll just, honestly, mate, I won't get any benefit out of it. The thing with Discord chats for me is they're just mental. Like, yeah, he does. But does he really? Does he really downgrade that much? Because his stats are still... He's still got like 70 plus defending. He's still rapid. He's still got good passing. And his physical is good as well. But yeah, the positional thing, I'm not a fan of that because he has been... Sometimes he doesn't play great, but I think I've just about cracked his personal instructions, where the last couple of games, it feels like he's kind of came on to a bit more of a match. But if I'm playing someone way better than me, he will be the worst player. Like, he will perform the worst in terms of the match rating out of 10. Aye, Nep and McBride and all that. Yeah, I'm sure it's a party. I say, I'm just... Discord, I just kind of keep up with it. And I feel obligated to respond to stuff. So if somebody's mentioned me 500 messages ago, oh no, 93rd minute. That was a nice finish by that man, wasn't it? Then that just gives me an subconscious discomfort where I'm like, oh, someone thinks I've patched them, or someone thinks I've dinged them. A CB? Mate, I think I've been a bit harsh on my centre-backs here, Kev. So, we've lost that game. It's hard to imagine we're still in the cup. 93rd minute. Goal to lose that there. So, let's see. Where are we? So, we finished bottom on 7 points. Oh, that's a sore one. If we hadn't dropped those points against Orange Lions, I think if we beat them, what was it? Yeah, we lost. We would have came in second. So that's tough going. Oh, well. We're out. Lecoq on 6 goals. Could have been pushing, and Nasser on 5. Could have been pushing for Golden Boot in this competition, but that's us out. Oh, well. Not too. Nagoya, oh, yeah, is that non-stick Lama? I'm just wanting you to get 70 plus across the board. Love that. I found out my left back is higher rated as a left mid. Love that. So this was Non-Stick Llama's team. He just took. So when you go onto this game, you can go on to find match here, and you can click in any club name that you want. You can just hit random and get somebody at random. Sometimes it's a nice opponent that's about your level. Sometimes it's just way off, too weak or too strong. So if you can kind of find a sparring partner, you can just challenge me if you want. It's always good fun. But let's see Non-Stick Llama's squad. He's beat me 2-1 in this game, so fair play. 4-2-4. I loved this formation in my first season. I think I could probably do quite well with it again, but I don't have the wingers. I think player instructions can make this formation work really well. Wow, 81 rated left back. Tight game. My best against your best. 2-1. Let's see the goals. Laranjera for Non-Stick Llama here. Kikuchi on the corner. Feels like you're cheating. Nasser brings it back to be 1-1. Mooney. Nasser. From the halfway line. Oh, Nasser just glides up the pitch, doesn't he? And then when did you win it? Oh, 82nd minute. Another set piece. Should rename this team to Stoke City. Well, maybe not. Second ball. Nice play. Kikuchi again. Wow. I wonder how good. Just because Kikuchi was a Sorero G. Oh, he's a centre mid as well. 6 foot, 24 years of age. 77 physical, 78 passing, 73 pace. That's really nice. Really nice. So, fair play, mate. I'll play you now with the DJing Academy. Nice. I think I'll see it when it comes up, won't I? So I'll be able to watch it live. If I catch it. So let's have a look. So maybe some of you are less familiar. Some of you guys are MFL aficionados. I'm sure you'll be able to check out my squad and tell me what you think and all that as well. But as you can see here, there's just not that much depth. I've got like a back four, and I've got like another midfielder or two, which is just about okay for this level. Castano, like we mentioned before, 68 rated he is now. He's actually improved, so that's fun. But he only plays left wing back. Can we see the little map thing here? Look at this. In left back, it's a weakness for him, which is just mental, isn't it? I would love that if this could be something that's part of their progression, where like their secondary position, if it is like this, could at least get a tiny bit better. You know, if you play him in that position often enough. Maybe that's a bit too sophisticated, but maybe not. Defense is up to 71 now. That's great. 74 pace, passing at 66. I'm happy with. Yeah, he could be better, but I still like him. 24, 5'10". He's a fun wee guy, isn't he? So yeah, we need some midfielders, because I think if we kind of go back in time, can we? Our next game is in 2 days, so we should be back to full fitness for the final 10 games of the season. And really, I don't want to be rotating as little as I want to be rotating as little as possible. Both my centre backs are 2 yellows away from a suspension. Nobody else is really that hot on the heels of it either. But sorry guys, give me 2 seconds. False alarm. My favourite type of alarm. I'm playing you as now. Expect to lose. Oh, Rico man. Fighting talk. Love that. So, I think the only thing I don't really display on screen or on the streams is my player instructions, because I think I've got them quite good and I'm quite precious on them, and I don't want to be exposed by anyone that maybe knows a few more tricks than I do necessarily. But when I've done the backup formations before, what did we go to? We went to 4-5-1 flat, I think. Yeah, and we used the left wing backs and all this kind of stuff. So we still need left mid and right mid to try and pull that off again. And the other one was like 4-3-2-1. This one, yeah. Now, do we go and get more centre forwards? I don't think that really helps us depth wise. And again, we could play a similar shape, but it's with the wingers. So we could play like 4-3-3, for example, and it's left wing, right wing. So when I've been going into the market already, the friendlies aren't sometimes it shows me live friendlies in here when you have challenged me before. It's not showing up there now, so we'll wait and see those games when they come in. But when we go into the market, let's go to scouting. The first thing I'm after is left mid, left wing. Accepted division stone, because that's what I am. And then, so, okay, we've not got that many highly rateds, which is fun. So let's just do minimum 65, just so that we can see the ones that are actually here. I don't think any of the guys below that would be entertaining anyway. Left wing back, left mid. See, like, why can't Castano at least be like that? And then I could use him as a left mid. Toledo, I think I went in for this guy in a previous window. Yeah, so he's got 83 pace, 77 dribbling. Shooting's good. Yeah, I quite like this guy. As a left mid, but does have some cam option as well. Left mid or striker for this guy at 65. Stats aren't that great. Open to offers. Random wallet name. Left mid, left wing. So I like that utility. Dribbling is wild. All the other stats are pretty meh, but aren't they? So he's actually not that useful. He's really slow, 61. But what else is he good at? Wow, he's hardcore good at defending. This DeSanta. Yeah, I'm thinking I might try and get this Toledo guy in. And then that means... I think let's look at this. Amin and Vicente. Both good pace against this Toledo. Both, all of them are quite fast. Pretty good at dribbling, but Toledo being up there. Passing. Toledo takes it. Shooting. Toledo takes it. Defensive and physicality. Yeah, I think he's the guy. So let's try and get him in. Current season, that's what he wants, 4%. It's not auto accept, is it? Yeah, there's no auto accept on this. So we're going to need to submit an offer. And one thing I've found with these is even though he's got that criteria on this, it's very rare that they actually bite on this. So I'd be happy to give this guy something like 8, 7. Let's go with 7. Add a clause. There's only 10 matches left. So let's go with 5. And if he doesn't play in 5 matches for us, that'd be 50% of the remaining games. We'll give him an extra 3. And we'll need to change this offer valid for, let's just do 2 days. I want to get a quick response on this. Yeah, I can only sign 3 players, of course, in this transfer window, so I don't mind him being one of them. But it means we need to be quite cute with our, with who we're actually going for. So I'm just going to flip these stats around to right mid and right wing. And yeah, there's not that many actually on the go at the moment. That doesn't mean they might not be good enough, but because this Wasilewski, so the last guy we just got is a left mid, isn't he? So the right wingers are actually more of a headache than anything. And then yeah, so this is maybe something we need to double back with. So let's go to the right wing, hit that 65 minimum again. And this guy's pretty good. Really rapid, dribbling's fun, shooting is fun. But maybe he's my backup striker. So let's try him. And I'm going to go back to the left wingers in a second. I only want to do 4. Let's just do that. See if we can get that over the line. And I want to double check those left ones again, because for one of those guys that was a wee bit closer to Toledo there, that was a left winger. Like who? Yeah, like Vincent here. 70 rated, just as fast, just as good at dribbling, if not better, in fact. Passing and shooting are way down, but that's the difference with them too. There's less of a concession with this guy, Amin. On passing and shooting. So I don't know if he's worth a wee shout. Let's have a wee peek at him. 6 foot, left winger. Let's try and bring this Amin guy in. And I'm probably going to go to like 5 for this. Let's try that. So between those 3 guys, we'll see how far we get. Let's go at the striker and just see if there's anything here for it as well. So the Wasilewski guy, we've already put an offer in for him. Here's the guy Dominguez, who didn't show up in the last one, I don't think, did he? But he's not Yeah, he's not as good as the other guy. And this guy wants 10%. It is auto-accept right enough. So that's interesting. And then Avalos here, 67 rated. Really fast, really good at dribbling. Shooting is a big letdown for a guy rated 67. So yeah, if this guy didn't want 10%, that would be maybe an easy pick. The Wasilewski. Yeah, so those three are okay, aren't they? I think. 420 somewhere, good to see you. How's everyone's season going so far? You're beating me here. Uh-oh, Kev. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Make those moves, Quinny. I'm out of funds, so I'm rolling with the squad I've got for the next few seasons. That's kind of where I'm at. And I've kind of just tried to... Because I've got a lot of guys in the development centre. And I'm hopeful that some of these guys will come out at the end of the season being, better and maybe halfway useful, or more appealing to maybe sell or loan out to someone else to use. So I've got a wee bit of backup in here, but I can't do anything with them once they're committed into this development jail. So I need to wait for them to come back out. And yeah, I don't mind a little healthy balance of fresh blood coming in. Oh yeah, here it's here. Live against Rico, man. Oh, I've taken you to the cleaners, Rico. Lecoq is through again. Oh, Lecoq. 4 goals in this game. Sorry, Rico. See, because I've got like 4 centre mids and you've got kind of 2. I think that's maybe a wee bit of a tactical advantage I've got here as well as the player quality. Because look, like all my guys are in the middle here. So we have the other one coming up against Kev. The D-Gen, the Retro D-Gen. Dandy Dons D-Gen. Let's check this Retro D-Gen. I think that's Kev. Whoever this is, that is Kev. He's absolutely rinsed me here 3-0. Wow. Really good quality squad, Kev. Really good quality. Took me to the cleaners, mate. It's like I've got all these wee centre mids in here, just shiting it, and then this Deacon. Wow, what a ball. Molteni. Pietro Molteni. What a goal from him. Is this still the first half? 48th minute? Jesus, the ref loved you in this game, didn't he? This Deacon. I wonder what rating he is. Play is lovely. Lazarev. He's nippy, isn't he? Oh, I've got to do better than that, guys. Deacon, 82. Best player on the pitch? No, it's your left back. Or not, well, Nasser's the best player on the pitch, isn't he? But for my guys, it's maybe less apparent against your team. And then who is this? Dandy Dons. Look at Maltini. Okay, let's go backwards to go forwards. Is he good? He took some good goals. Was it 1 goal he scored against me? 79 pace, 91 shooting. 5'9". Oh, man, Nasser is a 5'9" striker as well. I hate it when they're that tiny. 75 physical is lovely. 75 dribbling, great. 91 shooting, but that is frightening. What's Nasser shooting? 91 as well. There you go. Quite similar players actually overall. Not much in it. But yeah, really nice player. And who was the other player? Just Dandy Dons? Kev's other team. And this team, yeah, this team's much more my level. He beat me 3-2. Interesting. Who did well for me? Oh, Lecoq stunk the place out. I wonder if he missed a penalty or something. Nasser and Bodnarenko. Let's see how they got on. Oh, a corner. Packed Maltini. Nice. 2 wingers are on loan from McBride. I maybe need to get into a little bit of that McBride loan in action. Was that directly from my corner? Sorry, I missed it. I was reading your comment. Was that a header? I think it was. This is him here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, it's kind of tall. Never really seen him do that yet. So that's fun to see he's got that in his arsenal. Oh, and you've got a circle pitch. How have you done that? So, I played something, they've got like an icy pitch. Oh, Nasser. What a hit, wee man. 2-0 up, feeling good, and then slipped between our fingers here. You need to be tapping up McBride for sure. Nice play through my defence here. Number 6 let me down. Oh, well, one of my favourites. Mates rates loans. Oi, oi. See, against the better teams, Castagno does get... I don't know how much that is his fault there, but I noticed that that's on his side. And then this is a goal to win it. See, Castagno. Oh, he gets it here. He gets it here. Oh, what have you done? What have you done to me, man? Against Kev, I was trying to stick up for you, Castagno, to Kev. What have you done? Just put egg all over my face. Oh, crikey. Right, so let's have a wee peek. And then when we go into like the actual squad page here, or the club page, we can go to contracts. We can see the offers we've got out already. So yeah, the Toledo, he's actually got a wee bit of centre mid versatility. Like, actually, these 3 guys would be perfect for me if I could get all 3 of them in. They would probably fit. So then I've got an extra midfielder for rotation. He can also play left mid for rotation. Right wing forward, left wing. Yeah, Castagno does need to become the backup. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But I'm just not in a mad rush for it. I think I could do with another midfielder to maybe level me up a wee bit. And I think Kev might be onto something there with coming back to the game after the packs and all that came out. But one thing I want to do with this going forward is, like, we've been doing a kind of weekly video. A few times a week we've maybe did more than one video, because maybe there's been some stuff going on, some announcements or whatever. But I'd like to do MFL as like a weekly stream where we kind of watch the games and stuff like that together, because like I need to, what I often do is I kind of go through these games, and let's just do it now. I often go through these games and manage my rotations throughout them, and then I will like log into the game like every day or so, check the fitness, did anyone get sent off, check the progression, which I've not done yet by the way, in the last 7 days, and then we'll check 24 hours. So we Casas's went up to 81, Castagno's went up 1, Zellers went up after getting some minutes as well. 24 hours anyone today? Casas, nice. And Wagner, shootings went up, that's cool. And then yeah, I'll tap into it every day and just double check, oh, is that guy suspended, or how is his fitness actually looking? Do we need to rotate him out or whatnot? Now I'm expecting the fitness to come back to them, because they've not been playing for 3 days by the time this game comes along, and it is a must-win match, so I'm quite happy to probably just to play this team the way it is at the moment. And then the Southern Fire, I don't think I'll need the rotation options until probably we get to like the Sputnik game. This Manchester Reds, actually, they were like crap the last time we played them. I wonder where they are on the table right now. Are they still essentially bottom? They've won 4 games. I wonder if they're recruiting. Because we played them first game of the season, and yeah, this guy's probably the better. Yeah, I'm not really worried about them. So I think against Manchester Red we can rotate. And if I can just kind of placehold that custom tactic, and then that's a team where I think we would want to see like the backup centre backs come in. Wagner and Quintana, and Ryger. Probably get Jensen in for Will. I don't know if I'd change the... I think it's an easy game to change the keeper out for. Grant for Mooney. And then the fullbacks. Fletcher and Zeller. A little bit of that. I think I'd swap Grant with Tolentino, but put him in the centre mid and Tolentino into attacking mid, because his passing's just a lot better. And Captain Tolentino in that one. So yeah, we'll just kind of loosely save that. But I think ideally that game we rotate the shape quite a lot, and we ideally get like the new strikers and whatever to come in and get some minutes here. before then we play Sputnik. There's only 4 games here. It might load up a little bit more once we come out the mid-season break, which will be good fun. Hope you have your best passer on sets, of course. You can change your pitch at the bottom of the main tactics page. Oh, does that change it for your stadium? Oh, I didn't know that. Diagonal 2 feels like a wee bit of us. It's quite Scottish, isn't it? Someone had one that was icy. It's kind of tartany. Let's just save that. And then, yeah, Kev told us, so we go to Comeback of Dreams. NASA is destroying me. Love the chat, guys. Love the chat. I'm just kind of catching some of it. It was at the top of the page there. Go to your club page. Oh, no, sorry. Stadium name? Oh, no. Go to club page, info, edit stadium. Club page. Info. Ah. Nice. Right, so what do we want to call our stadium, guys? Barcelona community, season ticket holders. Everyone. Let's find a wee name for the stadium. Right, where's, I know, obviously I kind of know some of the cool places and that, but what's like a cool name that we've got going on around here? We've got Ben Lomond, which is like, in Scotland, a Ben is like a mountain. So Ben Nevis, Ben Lomond, Ben is like a thing. Same as Loch is like lake. Cashel. It's one of my favourites. Saloke. These are all my favourite spots. Guess Google Maps must know that, even though I'm not logged into. Oh, Firkin. The Firkin Stadium. The Firkin Arena. I like that. That could be it. There's Ben Lomond. Anywhere around Ben Lomond, kind of. Anything else? Like a Glen or a Monroe, perhaps? Craig Royston Woods. Have I been there? Don't know if that's my pictures or somebody else's. Garrison of Inversnaid. Ooh. Is that what we call it? Like the Garrison? The Firkin Garrison, perhaps? That could be cool. Pyramid. What? The freaking fudge is this? I've seen this. I've been there, but what the fudge is this? Who's this guy? Oh, it's just like a wood thing. That's quite a cool view from it, by the way. I could sit there for a while. I fucking love Loch Lomond, by the way. Ardlouis. I've never seen that before. Stuck in Drone. Stuck in Drawing. That's Arica. Dune. Yeah, I like that Garrison. I like Firkin Garrison feels fun to me. Firkin Garrison. Garrison's kind of fun. I don't think we might go into this. What's this, Loch Long or Loch Goyle? That is Loch Long, yeah. Ross Dew, Blair Glass, Duck Bay. It'd be funny to call it the Duck Bay, but it's a wee bit too cringe. The Cruin, Inchmooren. I didn't know there was a restaurant in Inchmooren. I might go there. I camped on one of these islands right after like Ange became Celtic manager, and we just signed Dyson and Hatate and all that. And if you remember, was it Hatate's debut or Kyogo? I can't remember, but we were playing Hearts and we scudded them. It must have been Kyogo, and yeah, everyone scored for fun. And I was watching it on one of these wee islands camping, and I think it was this one here, yeah, Inchconnecan. I was on, and it was like here we were in this little bay. I wonder if that shows you the right picture for that little bit. Yeah, it's just about it, by the way. It's something else, honestly, guys. If you've never been, if you ever come to Scotland, especially good weather. So what was that island called? Inchconnecan. Buckinch. One of them's got wallabies on the island. I forget which one it is. Inchmoan, maybe? Inchconnecan. I think I was on the Wallaby Island. I think it was Inchconnecan. Because yeah, when you come off of Loch Lomond View, yeah, you come out here, Swirl. Yeah, it was here. Exactly where that pin is. That's weird. It must know my history, this map, doesn't it? I'm not in my normal browser. This is like a logged out browser I'm in. Stadium. Get it fucking up, yeah. Ooh. Barcelona Thunderdome. Love that. Did you get any of the packs that dropped? Unless they were gifted. No, I say Rico, man, I'm not. Mid-February. Never mind whatever month it is, but mid-February I'm not as liquid as normal. I'll just put my Twitter on this, I suppose. I had my Twitter on this. Get it Firkin up here. I think we like Firkin. Firkin's a bit of fun. Firkin, Garrison, Firkin. I'm just going to go with Firkin Arena. I think Firkin Arena. FA, fuck all, Firkin Arena. Firkin up here. Firkin. I wonder if there's another word that we could put with Firkin. Maybe not quite as mouthy as Garrison. I do quite like Firkin Garrison. How does it look? Firkin Garrison. I'm going to go with that. The Firkin Garrison. Love that. So glad we got that changed. I need to sneeze, sorry. You think you're about to sneeze and then it goes away. So yeah, I'm not too sure because I can only sign 3 players, and what I don't want to do is put too many offers out and then a few of them get accepted and then I'm stuck with some guys I don't need or want. It's good seeing everyone that's just here. I do think this guy I've had to put a good offer in for because he's probably going to have some other guys interested as well. And yeah, I'm going to need to come back and log in tomorrow to see how those offers went and any more progression we've got and the packs that you were chatting about. So let's have a look at the store. So open soon, big baddie packs. Ah yes, so these come out in when 5 hours. It's 5 o'clock essentially. Yeah, so these are about 10 o'clock UK time tonight. Have I got MFL for any of them? I could buy one. I could. Yeah, I think I'll wait till the end of the season before I maybe spend MFL on some packs or whatever. These things will go quickly, won't they? But no, I've not managed to get any yet. And I didn't mind the marketplace, by the way. I didn't mind just buying guys, but I bought some guys at the beginning of the season. I've kind of used my budget for the season. I thought I'll buy some people that I'd really like to get. And I sold some people as well, as you can see, for a couple of quid, which is fun. But spent £28 on a backup keeper, dollars, 39 on Bodnarenko, which was worth it. So that was like 50 quid essentially. After getting my kind of base guys in, I've only bought like 6 players, which is fun. Good to get the packs opened and the referral rewards. Oh, only ever got one pack, always miss. 10 p.m. UK time, they go in seconds, they do. I've seen it before. I tried to get them when I first loaded my wallet up and everything, and then I was like, I'm just going to go out to the market and cherry pick who I'm after. I did get some packs, thankfully, thanks to referral rewards and stuff like that. But tons of games going on now as well. But the packs are always quite successful, and people seem to be quite chuffed with them. What league is this in? Ice? Why is it getting listed for $1,000? It's weird. As if someone's just at it. Boo 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 boo. But yeah, I'm not too sure there's much more else to poke about with, guys. Market will be flooded with loans and sales after the pack drop. Yeah, I think I'll keep myself. I'll see if these offers come back to me. And we'll kind of go from there. I'm happy to cancel these offers, maybe try and go for some other targets, but we really need to be quite aggressive with it. So I could only sign 3 players. I'm quite happy to give up, I think, like a max of 20%. Yeah, Cassano was suspended for that game. So it's an average of like 6-7% per player. Best time for loans tomorrow. Yeah, I see. I'm if I can get if I can get those guys that I went in for in, I'll be happy just to have the business done and just that weight off my shoulders, and I'll certainly be able to work with these guys. But there might be more going around. Oh, there was 4 things here. Now there's 3. Wasn't there? Or was there only 3? No, there was only 3, wasn't there? I'm not tripping, am I? I only put 3 offers out, didn't I? Not 4. Yeah, I don't know why. I was thinking there was 4 offers out. And yeah, just to double back to what I was saying, I'm happy to give away like 20% max. And across these 3 guys, yeah, we'd pretty much just about do that, wouldn't we? So let's hope these guys accept our offer. And if not, it feels like it'll be hunting season later tonight or tomorrow. So we might come back and do another wee live off the back of this to follow up. Or we might just do a wee recording and show you the players I've actually brought in, as well as what officially, so once I've got these guys in, I'll have an official plan B for rotating the tactics, and then I can work on that a bit better. And then by refining the plan B tactics a little bit nicer, it means any permanent additions we bring in for season 4, or any trades we can do or whatever, can be with that in mind, where we know our plan A and our plan B quite comfortably to rotate the squad and whatnots. But yeah, I've had good fun with this, guys. I quite enjoyed watching that match with you. It was fun playing some friendlies as well. I don't know if there's any more of them came in. But that was fun watching that happen and watching the goals. I really want to win this league. You know, this is, like, we didn't win the first division that we were in. The Ice League, we came in 2nd or 3rd. We got promoted, which is great. But I want to win this one. Nasser and Lecoq fighting it out for the golden boot, which is cool. Bodnarenko, Tolentino, neck and neck with Caruso here for top passers, assist makers. My keeper's nowhere near it for top of the division. So that'll be fun to watch how it pans out. But 1, 2, let me see my fixtures again. So, oh yeah, I've got a 6-pointer against Southern Fire. But outside of that, I'm playing Cassi Padolici, Manchester Reds, and Sputnik. First 4 games back, 3 of them should be gimmies. You know, I'm playing the bottom 4 here minus Common Farms Aregua. I can scroll this down so you can see it a wee bit better, sorry. As well as playing Southern Fire. And if I can beat Southern Fire, then I claw back the gap between them and us. It goes down to goal difference. Where if I beat them, the goal difference could be really tight, could be really important. We've then got Stuttgart later, we've got Condor later, Effigy, Tenderfleet. We're tough as well. Everyone was tough. Outside the bottom 4, I felt quite comfortable against them, I think, for the most part. But everyone else has been really super tough, so we need to keep the standards up here. FC Barcelona, and I'm hopeful now that we've christened the stadium as well, that our Dumbarton franchise here representing, flying the flag, can do the damage at Firkin Garrison. I like how we've got a cool name as well. Just make it. Fist bump to you, mate. Good to see you. And the good thing as well, for anyone who hasn't started playing MFL yet, by the way, is that they've got they did this in season 1. I think they got some good traction from the content we're doing here on the channel, and the same thing again. But if new clubs only. So if you're just starting, you can play in the Redemption Cup, and it just gets you going have something to do in season 3 before getting in proper for season 4. There is only a couple of days to like get fired up and get your clubs built and whatever. I know some of you guys love that sort of pressure of scrambling for a deadline or whatever. Only 38 entries at the moment. So if any are starting out, that could be a fun competition, a fun trophy to maybe go and open your club with, open your account with, as it were. Season 1 success kind of vibes. Only need to bring in one, I think, for non-stick lamb. I would like to move a striker from my ice up to my stone team to try and push him on a bit. That's a fun aspect of all this as well, is how the players do develop. Like when I look at Nasser, right, and you go into the player profile page, he's too good for this level, and it's constantly going to be reminding me of this, that his form is the main benefit of him playing for me, is that he's scoring mad goals, he's just been incredible. But nothing else, his teammates, his opposition, is helping his progression. But the rest of them aren't quite like that. You know, like Casas is my next best player. He's maybe pushing into that Nasser zone. Yeah, that's him. Now that he's moved up, he just went to 81. But this guy I've had since he was 78, 77 maybe. And that's the first time he's had a red one there. So, and then this is maybe a yellow, but it looks like a green. So yeah, we need to move up. We need to keep these better players at the club, keep them progressing. So it's good managing that. Like, is this guy appropriate for this level? And yeah, he thinks he should be playing against better people as well. 82 defence, man, he's a big rock. We just need to get promoted. FC Barcelona's on a journey. Enough of these guys are of a good enough age where we can go on this journey together. Yeah, well, guys, tougher games are coming. I don't know if that's just because of the last little run of fixtures. The ratings of the opponents haven't been that stellar, but this league is tough. And I've not seen that many from those kind of guys earlier on this season in terms of those red marks in their player profile page. Bodnarenko, by the way, secondary position midfielder. He has been wildly good. Got an iron team in the next round of the Cup, so will be tough. Oh, yeah, that will be tough. Fingers are crossed for you, non-stick llama. And he's thriving, as at Bodnarenko. His defences went up as well. I wonder if he'd be better at left back now. Because his left back before being at me, like 18, 20, 15, 21, 14 games a season, ratings are okay. But if you look at me in centre mid, three goals, 11 assists in 14 games. Like centre mid is his jive, you know. So I wonder what would happen if we put him in at left back. Is it maybe my team that's made him better? Is it maybe player instructions that have made him better? Or is it the fact that he's in centre mid causing it? I'm not sure. So maybe we've got a left back. We need to give him some sort of like crazy, like Zinchenko Man City, Greg Taylor Celtic, like inverted fullback free roll, but wouldn't we? If I miss promotion, I'll loan out my best guys as a waste otherwise. So I was kind of close in the off season to loaning out Nasser, but I never got any offers I was that excited about. I've had a bunch of people contact me about buying him, trading him, mixed deals, all sorts of stuff. And I'm kind of half open to it, right? But I do love the wee guy. I do love him. It could be my wee Henrik Larsson in this squad, you know. Just I want to get him to 85. I know it's going to be really hard in the divisions I'm in with the squad I'm in or whatever, but if I'm going to sell him, I want max value. I want max potential value. So I want him to become 85 because I think he's got that in him. I don't think he can't be that far away from it. So yeah. I wonder if that's another thing we'll look at is all my players. And let's look at progression, because I've got a bunch of guys out on loan. You've seen the guys earlier in the development centre, but I've also got guys just in general that are out and about. Like Logar here. It's Shamrock, he must have been playing, he's been up. I think we've seen some of these guys last time. Just about within the last 7 days. Maybe tomorrow they'll kind of die out, but some of these guys are doing better. Development centre guys progressing as well. Development centre there for Stephens. Manchester Heart for Ball. Colin McRae. A lot of progression. I've got a lot of young keepers in that thing for 4 seasons to get max utility out of them, or max potential. So progression's been kind of good, non-stick llama. If I look at current season as just an overall thing. Casas has went up 4, yeah. So what did we get him at? 77? Wagner's went up 2 this season alone. Bodnarenko 1. Castaño's just went up 1. So doing pretty well for the most part. If we look at all time, I think Quintana is still my top guy. Yeah, he's went up 7. So he's went up hugely. Wagner, we got at 73, is now 78. It's fun to see that on the zoomed out aspect of it. Nomenko, 20 years of age. He was on loan last year. He's been in the development centre this year. Casas, we just looked at. Kaiser, my other centre back, 65 to 69. Love that. Christoph Wills had good progression. Happy about that. Lecoq has progressed well. Happy about that. Bodnarenko's were up 2 overall. And yeah, I think my progression is going quite well. It's just really Nasser is the only one that's not kicked on in a big way, isn't it? But yeah, guys, thanks to everyone who's joined us today. We managed to get to an hour on this, which is good fun. And I hope to do this again. Well, we'll have a follow-up because we're in the transfer window. We need to get stuff done and all that. So I'll keep you up to speed with what we're doing. If you're brand new to MFL and you haven't opened up your account yet, there's a link in the pinned comment in the live chat and the description of the video. By opening up your account using that link, you really help me out hugely. You'll also get yourself a free player pack once you've bought your club license. Club licenses are like 75 quid or something like that. It's essentially just like buying the game. And yeah, once you do that, you get a free player pack as well. Get yourself started. And if you get stuck, if you've got any questions, reach out, of course. And yeah, thanks to everyone who joined us today. Wish me luck for kids football tonight. Champions League is on as well, so I'll have fun watching that. And we'll be back tomorrow for members, for lineup building. And we'll have some other stuff to record, like Zero to Hero. We will have Zero to Hero this week, so it's a fun special weekly, so I think we'll try that. But I'm going to crack that account open tonight or tomorrow, as well as Road to Glory. We'll do a wee bit of that. And yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.